Hey y'all, Chris Bone here from Meat Off the Bone. It's Friday, and well, I wasn't gonna do a video today, but I was speaking to a couple of friends last night. Miss Sweetie, no, it's Lady Sweetness. I'm sorry, I butchered her name. Lady Sweetness. I let you know last night, and I told you I'm going to shout you out today for this idea. FFIX. For all of you who know what that is, good on you. Whoever you don't know what that is, look it up. You'll understand. Anyway, Lady Sweetness, good idea. Good looking out. Today, we're going to do something really quick and easy. I'm surprised I haven't done a video like this yet. I'm gonna show you how to do a poached egg on toast. A lot of people, you know, they're like, oh, poached eggs, you know, that's a fancy meal. Not really. I mean, unless you're gonna make like a hollandaise sauce, or, you know, make it into this big elaborate meal that you actually make it in bread. I'm not doing any of that. This is what I was made when I was growing up. This is how I'm gonna show you how to do it, because it's easy, it's quick, it's actually kind of good for you, and it's delicious. Anyway, so you need the basic minimum of ingredients. To tell you the truth, this is all we need right here. A couple of pieces of bread that we're going to toast up, a couple of eggs, vinegar for the water, some butter, some syrup. That's really about it. Now, everyone's wondering why do you have vinegar? Well, since poached eggs, poached means boiled, and I'm boiling some water right here. It's starting to come together quite nicely. This piece is on right here. Let me put the fry pan on, because what we're going to do first is fry our toast. But back to the vinegar. I don't know the reason, but if you've ever put an egg in boiling water, the whites of the egg will dissipate all over the water, and it turns into what looks like egg drop soup. Don't ask me why it does this. I don't know. Maybe it's from it being such a harsh boil. That right there is ready for us right now, but I'm gonna wait for it to boil up a little bit more. The reason we put in the vinegar is, well, it keeps the egg. You don't have to put a lot in. If you put too much vinegar in, then your egg's gonna taste a little bit like vinegar. But if you put like maybe a 2 tablespoons like I just did, you'd be fine. You're not gonna taste the vinegar. You can smell a little bit, but you're not gonna taste it. But the vinegar in the water will actually keep the egg white into itself. Meaning, when I break this egg open, you're gonna see, I really should have done a before and like a video of what happens if you don't put the vinegar in. I might just do that. Maybe next week or something. Just a by the way video. But it keeps the egg's shape and form, so it's gonna be almost the same shape as an egg, but it's without its shell. It's gonna be all mushy. The yolk is gonna still stay yolky, and it's gonna be in the traditional shape of an egg. It's going to be circular. Anyway, that's really how I can explain it. That's about as good as I can explain it, because I'm not a scholar by any means, shape, or form. I just know how to cook really well. So anyway, right, while we wait for that to boil, that's a little bit hot. Move this over here. We're going to put some butter in. We're actually going to put a lot of butter in, because I'm going to be toasting the bread, but I'm also going to be buttering the bread at the same time. Some people like to put you can put your bread in a toaster and then have the toast come up and then butter it. Well, that's fine. That's fine. I prefer doing it like this, because this is more reminiscent of Texas toast, and Texas toast is one of my favorite toasts to eat. You just put enough butter to soak up both sides. Yeah. A little bit too much butter, who cares? As long as it's good. Soak up one side. Soak up a little bit better than that. That's good enough. For the most part, you have buttered bread. That now we're going to put back on the heat, and we're just going to make a simple toast. That's it. After simple toast is done, we're going to put right on the bread, on the bread. We're going to put the toast on the plate. We'll take the eggs, drop them in here, which is almost to a boil. You don't need a rolling boil, just a slight simmer, and you want the water to cover the egg. That's really about it. It's really easy. It's really simple. It's really, really good. And we're just going to wait for this to, you already see it browning right there. That was looking good. Leave these up to just to brown the other sides and we'll be set. As you can see, becoming a nice boil. You know what? This is good. Let's take these off. Let's move this over. Turn that off. All right. Look at that. Perfect. Now, since that is a rolling boil, that's kind of what you don't want. I'm gonna go ahead and just turn the fire off. And as you can see, when you put the egg in, the boil will immediately stop. Be careful, the steam is hot. Now if you look, if the camera can see, the egg wants to go all over the place, but since there's vinegar in there, the egg white is sticking to itself. And now that it's not boiling as much anymore, it even helps the egg to stick to itself. What might happen a lot of times is the egg will sink to the bottom, and if the bottom is very, very hot, the egg will want to cook itself to the bottom and stick to the bottom. Just very gently move the egg around, and it'll stay with itself. See how the egg, if I can get this film, that's just egg white that's already cooked and came to the top. All right, you want to cook the egg for about maybe 2 to 3 minutes, depending on how solid you want your yolk. The egg will be wet, so a lot of people will think the excess water when you put it on a toast, it's egg white. No, the egg white right now is cooked. It's fully cooked. We're just firming up the yolk a little bit. Even though the fire's off, the burner is still hot. That's why it's, you know, I'm going to go ahead and move it so you can actually see what I'm doing. There. There we go. The water's still piping boiling hot. It's just not boiling. See how it's moving on its own? This is what you want to see. It's all white. It's not a uniform shape of an egg, but it at least stuck together, and you know, you can tell it's an egg. And that's really it. I mean, we're literally done. This is a poached egg. That's it. Let's go ahead and let's take this over here. So I can show you. Drain the water off. I made 3 pieces of toast. No big deal. Only have 2 eggs. I want you to get good view of this. It is, you know, soft. It's still, you can see how it's still yolky on the inside, but it still looks like an egg. Drain off all the excess water. Look at that. All right, this can go elsewhere. There you have it. That is a poached egg on toast. Don't even bother about this one. This one's, I like eating toast. I am going to break it open for you. Oh, you don't have to put syrup on it. Some people don't like syrup on their eggs, or you can put honey. A lot of people like hot sauce, and like I said earlier, hollandaise sauce. I absolutely abhor hollandaise. That's why I'll never use it or make it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break one open to show you. I'm trying to put this camera so you can get at least a decent picture. Show you exactly. This is what it's supposed to look like. You're gonna put whatever toppings you want over it. Whatever toppings you want. You're still, you can see that the yolk is still runny. And the bread soaks up the yolk nicely. That looks really good. You can do the same with this one if you want. I mean, some people like to eat around and then saving the egg for last. But I just want to show you that these eggs are cooked perfectly. Perfectly. And you don't even need a knife. Just cut it with your fork. Take a little piece of egg. I don't even put any salt or pepper in. I mean, it's a great breakfast, a great lunch. You can make this into a great dinner. I mean, I've been recording for going on exactly 8 minutes right now, and I mean I don't even have to like edit anything. Even when I'm done editing, the video's going to be like maybe 6 minutes long. It's such an easy meal to make. It fills you up. There's, besides the butter that you're using on the bread, there's really not that much fat in there. The eggs are good for you. You have a little bit of sugar if you do pancake syrup. If not, go for the hot sauce method. Perfect. I've done them both. Today I just felt like something sweet since I haven't had sweets in a while. But you can't go wrong. Poached egg on toast. It's what's for lunch. My name is Chris Bone. Thanks a lot for watching. If you haven't clicked like, subscribe, please do. If you have any requests, let me know down below in the comment box. I'll see you all next week. Have a great weekend. Thanks.